A man was sitting in his room one night when he heard a knock at his window. He looked over and saw that one of the ceiling lights in his house was flickering on and off, spelling out the word run. He didn't know Morse code, so he had no idea what it meant, and by the time he Googled it, it was already too late. I'm going to read this story again because it's actually terrifying. The main character is a 34-year-old man who lives alone in a 2-story house. For the past few months, he'd been hearing strange noises in his house at night, like footsteps, whispers, and even chains dragging metal moans. But he always assumed that it was just his imagination, or maybe some animals in the attic. One night he was sitting in his room on the 2nd floor when he heard a knock at his window. He got up to investigate and saw that one of the ceiling lights downstairs was flickering on and off. It spelled out run in Morse code. Didn't know Morse code, so he didn't know what it meant. So he went downstairs to check it out. As he was searching for the source of the flickering light, he heard a voice in the darkness saying, "Run." He ran back upstairs to his bedroom and locked the door. That's when he pulled out his phone and Googled Morse code. He learned that the light had been spelling out run away. It was too late because whatever was in the house with him had already found him. Yeah, that's creepy. The end. Was it just an electrical problem? I don't know. I'm not an electrician. Or was it something more sinister? You decide. Another story about a creepy light. A woman was driving home from work one night when her car broke down. She pulled over to the side of the road and started walking towards a gas station in the distance. It was dark, and she was scared, but she kept walking. Suddenly, she saw a light in the distance. She started walking towards it, hoping that it was the gas station. As she got closer, she realized that it was a house with its lights on. Knocked on the door, and a man answered. He let her use his phone and called a tow truck for her. When the tow truck arrived, the woman wanted to pay the driver, but he said that the man who answered the door had already paid for everything. She thanked him and started to leave, but then she noticed that the man was staring at her. She turned around and asked him what he was doing. He said, "I was just wondering where you were going so I could warn you." He leaned closer and whispered, "That house isn't real." The woman screamed and ran away.